how I came back to the Housewives after leaving for 3 seasons. So I was on for 3 seasons, and when I left, I think the ratings were like 3 million, and you can look that up. But they don't, it's not the overall number which everyone focuses on that they care about. They care about the demo. They care about the ages, the people between 18 and 49, the people between 25 and I think it's 35 or 45. Those are the buyers, the purchasers of the household. Those are the people the advertisers care about. So we had a great demo. And then I left, and it was the era of Carol, Heather, and Kristen, which was not the best era for the New York Housewives from a rating standpoint. You know, Kristen is lovely, and I run into her in the Hamptons, and I really like her. And the other girls, I think, were decent housewives, but for whatever reason, during that time, that was not the best era for the Housewives ratings. I was pitching Andy another show, or a couple of other shows. There was one show that Martha Stewart wanted to do with me, which was really comical, and we met with Andy about that because he had started a production company, and I met him at the park in New York City, and we talked about ideas. And then I had another idea for him, and he said, well, I have an idea for you. And he came to my house, and he said, I think you should come back to the Housewives. This was like Hell Freezes Over tour for the Eagles. Like, I was never going back to Housewives. I left. I didn't want to go back. And he came over, and I thought about that I had lost the connectivity to that audience, and I did like the humor and connecting, and I had sort of rinsed off whatever made me leave the first time. And it was still early on in this franchise, if you think about it, but you know, I had left really early. I left after 3 seasons. And this is about negotiating. I said to Andy, I'll think about it. And I went for a beach walk with a friend, and I really did think about it because, again, everyone told me not to go on to the Housewives the first time, and I didn't listen, and I went on. Everyone told me not to go back, and I went back. And I said to Andy, I will not negotiate. I will not negotiate. I will come in with a number, and that's it. That's my offer, and that's it. You pay me that number, which was astronomical at the time. It's still very high now, like 95%, 99% of housewives don't get paid that now, but I said, out of 155 housewives, I said, this is my number, and that's it. There's no negotiating. They pay it or they don't. They needed a jolt at that time, and they paid it. And then that set my new pay grade for the next several seasons, which was extremely lucrative and difficult to walk away from. And I'll do another video and explain to you how I walked away and what the circumstances were there.